what's up interwebs? I'm that toy guy, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers, wow, I haven't said that in a while, the Transformers movie Payload. I think it's Payload. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would Google it, but my phone and computer are both dead. So, Payload. And so, here he is, and he's a truck. He's an armored truck. And I got this thing for, what was it, 10 bucks? Used, so there's no box. And yada yada yada. So, guess who's being tossed? He landed in a box. Here's Payload, and he's a blue armored bank vehicle, which is suitable for a Decepticon. I don't know. But yeah, getting into it here, he's got some nice sculpting on the front grille there, but the camera's focusing on my finger for some reason. There you go. Got some nice paint in there too. I wish they painted the blue of the headlights. They just kind of left it that same blue that the rest of the truck is in. You get some pinstriping up here. You got some lights on the top. You have Armored Security Service Decepticon symbol. Yes, stuff. Camera's falling over. There. Armored Security Service Decepticon symbol, out of focus. Come on, there you go. Now the blue of here doesn't match the blue of here. I don't know if that'll bug anyone or not, but yeah. And you got some silver going down the back here, some silver, some more red, and some silver for the hubcaps. Underneath you can't really see much robot junk except for his thumbs and maybe his chest. So yeah, he does roll quite well. He is a deluxe, but he's a very odd deluxe. Now, he's odd in the sense of his robot mode is really, really weird. The vehicle mode's fine, but when you get to his robot mode, you can never tell that it turns into a boxy looking truck. So, yeah, for comparison, here he is with Skydive, and he's quite a bit smaller than Skydive. Smaller. That's a word. There he is on top. But yeah, that's basically about it. Now, this mold was reused after this for the... Stop falling over, camera. For the dispenser for the Age of Extinction Takara line, which was basically this, but the vending machine where you could take this and fold it back and it'd become the vending machine. You can do that function here, it's blank. I would have gotten the stupid camera. I would have gotten the vending machine version, but at the convention, the only guy selling it had it priced for 70 bucks, and I'm like, I'm not paying 70 for this. So I spent the 10 bucks on this, and it's great. The joints were incredibly loose though, and I fixed that. So yeah, guess there's nothing left to do but to transform him. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is take the roof and pull it off. Then you're going to see his head there. Then what you want to do is you want to come to the sides here and pull down on the wheel arches, just like so, and then just push them out, just like that. And these tabs will peg into his rims. So you just do that there, and now it looks like a big humbled mess. You want to take this section, push it down, fold in these two panels, bring these all the way down, and rotate them. They'll become the legs, so we just want to split them, just like that. Fold these down, fold these forward, they're very stiff. Fold the knees to the right orientation and push up the knee pads. And you have a leg, all done. There we go. Now you have a leg all done. Just want to do the same thing on this side and make sure you can see it. There you go, and then you just want to stand him up. It doesn't stand very well due to this, which I'll get to later. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to take the arms, rotate them so that they're oriented properly. They are gorilla armed, so I will explain that later. Fold out the arms, close this panel up, and there you go. So let's just do that on this side here as well. Get the ball joint oriented properly. And there you go. Now you want to take this and slide it in. Oi, that hurt. Take this, fold it back all the way, clip it into place. There's his head. Now what you want to do is you want to take these sections and bring them back. They're on double hinges, and fold them in. Just bring them back and fold them in. And fold these sections all the way out till they click into place. There you have Payload in his robot mode. And why aren't you standing properly? There we go. There you have Payload in his robot mode. And I think he's from the video game. The first movie video game, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played it in such a long time because I got rid of it. But yeah, here he is, and I don't have his weapon. I don't even know if he came with a weapon or not. I think he came with a weapon, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't have it. But yeah, here he is, and I'm going to address the elephant in the room. The big giant lever sticking out of his back. There's a reason for it, and once you see the reason, it gets justified. But we'll get to that later on. First, we'll take a look at the sculpt of this guy, and the head sculpt is just it's a shockwave head. So it's an eye. Doesn't light pipe very well. Let's take a look at that right now. Black light. It doesn't light pipe at all. It's just so bad there. I don't know why they decided to do that, but they did. So that might turn you off buying it if you don't like the light piping. But yeah, it's just a general basic drone type sculpt going throughout. Very pointy. You got his hands there with only 4 fingers. His arms are quite stubby. So yeah. And you do have these little panels of kibble here. I think they're good because they look like part of the design. They do a pretty good job at being designed. Same with these here. This, on the other hand, doesn't. Now, the reason this is here is you just want to fan these out of the way. You push this, and it activates a gimmick, which I will show off here. You push it, and it's supposed to work. Hwah! A claw comes out and messes up the entire transformation. There we go. But a claw comes out. I don't understand why they did it there, but it's fun to do, and it's annoying to some people, so it's fun to annoy people with, and I have annoyed so many people with it. But that's about it, really. Now, the arm trick I was talking about earlier is he's gorilla armed right now. Like, his elbows bend inwards. He does have a bicep swivel, and no, just stay that way. Due to his hands being on ball joints, you can open this panel up, rotate them, close the panel, and look at that. You have solved the gorilla arm problem. Stop doing the splits. You have solved the gorilla arm problem. So there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head only rotates that far each way due to his chin. The arms are on ball joints, so they can do that. He does have that bicep swivel, single-jointed elbow. Wrists are on ball joints, waist joint. Hips are on ball joints, He does have a thigh swivel, single-jointed knee that doesn't bend all the way. Knee pads are articulated to a certain degree, and the feet can go down and they can go up. So he's pretty articulated for a deluxe. He's just brittle ball joints. Now, for comparison, here he is with Skydive. As you can ski, none of them can ski. As you can see, Skydive's a little taller, but I think this guy still has a lot more stuff to him that makes him a lot better than this figure. So, get out of there. So yeah, Payload. He's cool. I highly recommend you get this, or Dispensor if you can find Dispensor for a good price, because $70 is outrageous. But yeah, that's basically it for this guy. So that has been my look at the Transformers, the movie, hopefully, Payload. And I'm that toy guy, and stay tuned for my next video.